Hi, once again, thank you so much for joining this channel. We want to say we appreciate our subscriber. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Happy Vibe. Happy Vibe is a channel that talks about one thing, that talks about on how to achieve happiness. Happy Vibe is a channel that always want to see how we can live a positive life. Because let's look at it. The world itself is a massive busy place. Everybody's busy. Today is the first Sunday of the month of June. I believe you're having a lovely weekend, and you've gotten to this far. And I want to say well done. And remember, you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. So once again, hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we'll be talking about something that is a little bit uncomfortable to talk about. One thing about this channel is we talked about what people don't like talking about. People, if you look at the channel today, people talks about how to make money, how to do other things of life. But what we discuss here is how to live the life itself, because it's one thing to make all this wealth you want to make, it's one thing to acquire all this wealth you want to acquire, it's one thing to make all this money you want to make. But the question is, what about your life? What about you? You as a person is key. How do you maintain that? How do you maintain that? But today we'll be talking about something everyone is experiencing. I will tell you, you've actually experienced this at some point in your life. In fact, you might be experiencing this issue as we speak today. You understand? And what is this issue? Is what? 5 ways to identify fake friends. Yeah, 5 ways to identify fake friends. Two word there. 5 ways, fake friends. What is this? How would this impact my happiness? I'll tell you. If you don't have a good friends, it's going to impact your happiness. Again, it might not impact you immediately, but gradually as you go, it's going to begin to impact you. Psychologically, it's going to impact your mental health, because these are the people you live your life for. Most people always want to seek accreditation from their friend. Now this is not specified to a certain age. This goes across all age. You are 40, you are 50, you are 55, you are 60, you are 10 years old, you are 15 years old. It goes everywhere. But one thing you need to have, how to identify these fake friends. Yeah, that one who smiles at you. Yes. That one who always call you all the time. That one who always try to be friendly. Yes, that one who tried to be friendly, but the fact is, they're not your friend. So let's continue. You would understand what I'm talking about. Again, this video is a very short video. We try to make sure our videos are very short, because we know you are very busy. And the key thing is, we want you to learn one or two from this video. So once again, welcome to Happy Vibe, and remember, you deserve to be happy. Yeah. So talking about 5 way to spot 5 way to identify fake friends. One, what's the first one? Simple. The first one is they are only around you when they need something. Yes. These are the friends that always call you. Again, they can call you now. We're in June 2025, right? They can call you. I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what they do. If they want something from you, say they want something from you by second week of June, right? By the end of May, they would call you to say hello. Hi, how you doing? I'm just checking on you. No, he's not checking on you, because that person, right, have a target, and the target is the person want to ask something from you in the future. Now, ever notice how they only hit you up? They only call you when they need favor, right? They only call you when they need favor. If you're a friend, this friend disappear when you need help. They disappear when they don't need help. So what happens? They call you at the time of their need. They won't just call you at the point. They would call you few weeks down the line to prepare their action, just like they're trying to make a preparation for an invasion. What happened? They come, they survey, and they strike. So these are the friends you need to avoid. I won't use the word avoid, but you need to be careful about. You understand? Now, these friends, they're only around whenever they need favor from you. Real friend shows up when it's inconvenient. I said the word again. Real friends. How you would know that this is my real friend is always there for you when it's not convenient. Even for them, there's always there for you. But If the friend only come when they need something from you, I need you to understand is a sign that this friend is a fake friend. I just need to understand this is not a channel that motivates you or makes you go high. No, it's a channel will tell you how it is. This is how life is. This is how it works. You understand? So you need to choose your friend wisely. If not, it will impact your happiness. It will impact your mental health. There's a lot of things that impact you that impact your happiness if you don't choose your friend wisely. Number two, what are other ways you can identify fake friends? Two, simple. They don't celebrate your win. Yes, I say it again. This friend do not celebrate your win because, right, human naturally we're jealous, right? But it gets to a point when it becomes obvious, right? It becomes a red flag. If you get a promotion or you achieve something big, a true friend should celebrate you. I'll say that again. If you get a promotion, if you achieve a milestone, you achieve something you've been wanting to do for some time, and you achieve it, a true friend should celebrate you, not to compare, not to criticize you, or to act cold. You know, if someone can't be happy for you, ask yourself, why are they even around? If someone cannot be happy for you, there's no point being around. The fact is, at some point in our life, we will need friends. But the question is, do you really need friend when you don't have friend? Please keep that in your mind. Do you really need a friend when you don't have a friend? What that means is you don't need to force your life into people's life. You don't do that. Because if you force your life into people's life, our previous video, we talked about how people place you, the position they place you in their life. So the question is, your success shouldn't be threatened by real friends. That's a watchword for this number two. They don't celebrate your win. Everybody at some point in life would have success. Today it might be my success, tomorrow can be your success. But the question is, when I'm achieving your win. Everybody at some point in life would have success. Today it might be my success, tomorrow can be your success. But the question is, when I'm achieving, I'm celebrating something, celebrate with me. Do not criticize me. Celebrate my small win. Win can be of different level. It can be a bigger win, can be a smaller win, can be a major win. But the key thing is you need to celebrate your win. Celebrate your win is key and is vital. So your success should not threaten your real friend. So if you're a friend out there and you are jealous about your friend's success, there's no point of it because why? It's your friend. If your friend is successful, you are successful. Number three, how do you spot fake friends? Simple. They always talk bad about you. You know, sometimes it's called gossip or something. They talk about you. If they constantly talk trash about other friends behind your back, right? Guess what? You are the next. If you have a friend, they're always talking bad about people behind your back. I need you to understand that friend will talk bad about you. As a matter of fact, you are next. You would be next. The fact is, if somebody talk bad about somebody behind you and you can't talk to that person, definitely they will talk about you to somebody else. So the question is, why do you need such friend in your life? Okay? So fake friend allowed. Not everyone else is not everybody should not be your friend. So if they gossip with you, they will gossip about you. That's it. I know people love chit chat sometimes, but you need to be careful saying this because that friend you have, the question is, do you really, really know your friend? I'm not sure you do. Number four, right? The guilt trips you. What does that mean? You are allowed to have boundaries, but fake friends, they will make you feel guilty for having a life outside of them. Let me explain this, right? No matter how close you are, you should not tie your life within your friend because you know why? That friend have a time he or she will spend in your life. I'm not saying the person is going to die or something. I'm saying there'll be a point in life because life would happen. And when life happens, that friend will move on. So you don't need to tie your life around your friend. You're allowed to set boundaries. There's nothing like, I know people have best par, call them close par. But again, there should be a boundary to your friend. But what happens is they'll make you feel guilty because you've decided to live a life outside them. Now, if someone constantly play the victim and makes you feel like the bad guy, it's emotional manipulation. Do not allow them to take you down on that. Because at some point, you need to say no. You need to set boundaries. Because if you don't do this, it's going to destroy you. Because what happens is, if you don't do that, they will control your life. Yes, don't allow your friend to control your life. Make your decision. Set boundaries, okay? Set boundary. Tell them, guys, I need time for myself. You understand? The key thing is never allow them to give you emotional manipulation. Okay? Mutual understanding, not pressure. Healthy friendship should be mutual understanding, should not be pressure. Say, for example, your friends want to go out for a drink or something, and maybe you're not feeling healthy or something. So, you know what? I don't want to go. Don't allow them pressure you. Make your decision. Hold your stand. Tell them, you know what? I'm not going this weekend. Maybe next week we can go. Set boundaries. These are what true friends will do for you, because friends it's what we live with forever. Okay? But do not let them, right, give you direction on how you write the story of your life. Lastly, how do you identify fake friend? You feel drained, not energized. How do you feel after spending time with your friend? Tired, anxious, drained? That is a sign that that friend is not a good friend. If you spend time with your friend and you feel drained, there's nothing it is only you giving. There's no giving in return. Right? How do you feel after spending time with your friend? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Whenever this person comes to visit you, or whenever this person calls you, there's nothing you get. At the end of the day, maybe you have a chat with them, maybe for 30 minutes, 40, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You feel drained. You feel tired. What happened? That friend does not energize you. You don't get anything from that friend. That's a sign of a fake friend. Or there are some friends, right? They are in your life, not because they want to be your friend, but because if they are close to you, they try to understand what's happening in your life. They monitor you. That's why most friends you have on social media, for example, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that, you don't talk to them. Do you talk to them? You don't talk to them. But they're your friends. They always check your status, checking to know your progress in life. The question is, do you really need this such friend? That's the question. So many people most people on Facebook, they have more than 20,000 friends. But the question is, within these 20,000 friends, I can guarantee it can be only 2 or 3 of them they talk to. The rest, they don't talk to them. What they do, they just watch you. So what's the point? So the thing is, check your energies. How do you feel during your interaction with your so-called friend? Please don't feel guilty. I'm not saying you should not have a friend. Okay? That's not the point of this chat. The point of this chat is how to spot fake friends. How to spot fake friends. And we measured 5 ways of spotting fake friends. 1, they're only around you when they need something. Okay? Whenever you see friends that always come to you, whenever I need something, I'll tell you what they do. They give you a call. Hey, how you doing? Just checking on you. Oh, sorry, I need this favor. That's it. Done. Gone. That's it. Gone. It comes again 2 weeks later or 2 months later. You say, hi, hello, how you doing? Oh, I need this favor. Congrats, man. Good job. More help, something like that. Bravo. Something to encourage you. If you don't see that from your friend, decide, rethink your friendship with that person. Number 3, they gossip about you to others, or they gossip others to you. That's not a good friend. Then lastly, guilty trip, you understand? They don't allow you to set, in fact, they want to dictate your life for you. They want to dictate your life for you. This is not the kind of friend you have. Lastly, you feel drained whenever you have a chat with them. Man, you need to decide if this friendship would continue. Let me tell you something. Do you really need friends? Yes, you need friends. But do you need friends that will drain you? You don't need friends that will destroy your life. Let the friendship go. Because if they go, more friends would come. Okay? Remember, in this channel, we talked about how to achieve happiness. At the end of the day, what would you give yourself is happiness. Because people think happiness can be given by your friends. No, you create your own happiness. People say, with money, I'll gain happiness. But I say, no, money will never, ever give you happiness. But that does not mean you should go for money. I go to work every day, and you go to work every day. But the fact is, there's a songwriter, I can't remember them, he said, more money, more problem. Okay? More money, more problem. But the only thing that'll keep you happy is you creating happiness for yourself. And how do you create the happiness? Is to manage these little things we're talking about. Today we're talking about spotting fake friends. So please take note of this signs. When you see the signs, remember these are fake friends. Just use your wisdom. You don't need to chase them away. You don't need to say you're a fake friend. No, use wisdom and allow the person to go. Allow the person to live. And when they come for assistance, you can support them the little way you have, but it's not a must. You give them what you can give them. Okay? So don't feel bad. Make your decision, set your boundaries, and make sure that nobody control your life for you, because it is only you that can give yourself happiness. So once again, thank you so much. Our time is fast spent. I actually said this video should be 15 minutes, but we've gone more than 15 minutes. Once again, thank you for joining us in this channel. Remember, you deserve to be happy. It is only you that can give yourself happy. Once again, I want to say big thanks to our subscriber. Please share, love, like, and subscribe on this channel, because it's a very new channel. We are still growing, okay? But we want to see how we put smiles in people's face the best way we can. So remember, you deserve to be happy, and have a lovely week. See you at the next one. Thank you.